You find yourself in a place you don't recognize. Things feel weird, unusual. For some reason, you feel a little hazy, as if you weren't fully you at the moment. As time passes, you start feeling weirder, strangely worried about something you can't fully grasp. And just when something was about to happen, you're back in your bed, quickly forgetting what was happening just moments ago. Does this sound familiar to you? Congratulations! You just had a very common event that happens in a sleep, a dream, as we usually call it. First time? Can't blame you. It's not something we usually pay attention to in our daily lives, a pretty useless or random occurrence for most people. But have you ever wondered if there's more to these strange unconscious hallucinations? No? Well, you can head out to watch more TikTok trash if you so desire. However, if that actually sparked some curiosity on you, I shall welcome you to the fascinating and honestly pretty strange world of dreams. Now, don't try to rush it. We first have to cover the basics of basics. The most common argument towards anything related to dreams is people saying, "Oh, but I don't dream." Thankfully, there's no such thing as not dreaming. You just don't remember. And don't go all pessimistic and think, "No, for real, I don't dream." As if! Modern studies have shown that even animals like our pets can dream. I'd be foolish to assume you, as a regular human being, couldn't. Anyways, now that we addressed the most common cause why people give up on their dreams, figuratively, we can start getting into the matter. As of today, we aren't entirely sure of what's the purpose of dreaming. Some say it's to cement abilities or events that happened through the day. Others, like myself, believe that it's a way the brain has to prepare for future events or practice all sorts of scenarios to have a response for anything life can throw at us. Of course, there's also people leaning on the more spiritual side, trying to create connections with beings from superior dimensions, using it as a way to find inner peace or be more mindful. There are countless ways of interpreting or using them, but we're gonna focus on the more practical and pseudo-science side, though. Can't blame you if you want to fight weird entities or ascend to divinity. Perceptions aside, you might be surprised to find that dreams are similar to most learnable skills of our daily life than just a mere curious random event, hence the video title. The first thing I'd like you to do is forget what people have said about dreams before. You know it already, that only weirdos have them, that it's a sign of mental illness, that they're bad for our sleep and all that bullshit. Let's make a common analogy. It's like taking, for example, fitness advice from a person that's far from being in shape, assuming the person doesn't suffer any illness, of course. Why would you take advice from someone that isn't even sure of what he preaches? It's not like shallow theoretical knowledge is an actual believable source. And even if it sounds convincing, how would you know if it actually works? Not like he tested it before or something. It's a similar narrative with dreams. Everyone says they're bad or weird, but have they ever tried to learn? Hell, even understand anything about it? Do they at least remember what they dream about? Chances are they don't. What makes dreams worth trying is a pretty common thing to ask. After all, the most people tend to remember about their dreams are very specific experiences that made them wake up suddenly, which more often than not are kind of bad ones. I can list up a few of my personal favorites. It might get you interest. Have you ever wanted to experience what's like to fly, use magic, or the powers from your favorite character? I know it sounds generic, and it's commonly one of the first things that comes to mind when talking about what to do in a dream. But there's a reason. Flying at dangerous speeds, using telekinesis to make things easier, or casting your first wind spell. Definitely something you'd love to do. Not a big fan of flashy superpowers? What about going to places you have always wanted to? You know, Japan, Canada, Germany. Or maybe that video game you like so much? Forget Minecraft's slogan. Possibilities are truly only limited by your imagination here. Not convinced yet? Tough one. I give you that. Then wouldn't you be interested in meeting that character you adore so much? You know who I'm talking about. That fantastic and stylish man. Or maybe that beautifully dangerous woman. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Are you just a recipient of chaos? Aside from that giant man in armor wanting to have a chat with you, dreams are the perfect playground to unleash your destructive capabilities. Just try to keep things there, okay? Lastly, are you boring like the channel owner and had an exhausting day? Just go and dream about sleeping. It's surprisingly refreshing. Those are just the tip of a giant iceberg you can go through if you're willing to learn how to remember what you dream. Yes, remembering. What did you expect? Lucid dreams right away? What's even the point if you forget about it? Have some common sense. As I mentioned previously, dreaming is similar to a regular skill. It can be learned. So, going with a slower and safer approach is the best way to have consistent and long-lasting results, like physical exercise. Don't you dare go and say, just a waste of time. Listen here, you piece of random human person. You sleep, right? Like pretty much everyone does. If you're going to spend almost a third of your life sleeping anyways, why would doing something like being a little more conscious about it be a waste of time? If we were talking about short video format junk, like TikTok and Reels, I'd understand. But guess what? This, unlike your hyper-stimulating short content, can have a benefit. Dreams are an insanely long thing to ramble about. Types, benefits, consequences, how-to, and even experiences as a whole. For now, this might be just enough to get you hooked in the matter. Without further to add, I'll end it around here. See you in the next one.